So good to be here today for our Lammas ritual. I am Eden Amadora, and I know many of you. I see your beautiful, familiar faces and some new people coming in too. I would love to see where you're coming from. And for those who are having technical difficulties, maybe Kim, you can chat to them directly in the chat. And we're going to get started. I'm going to introduce you to my co-host, my priestess sister, Alexis. We are leading this ritual together. Many of you know Alexis. She's a 13 moon priestess with me for many, many years now. And Alexis has been just such a loving presence in my life, a wonderful, wonderful ally in the mysteries. She holds many pieces of our mystery school trainings and her own moon circle, which you can learn much more about soon. And Alexis, I'm so grateful you're here with me. Thanks for being a part of this today.
Thank you. Really grateful to be here.
Yeah, it always makes me feel really held when you're here. You have such a grounding presence and just a loving heart. So we'll hear more from Alexis shortly. I'm going to pop you back out and just taking a moment. Many of you have been coming to the live spiritual masterclass calls with me at different turns of the wheel. And you're starting to become familiar with this rhythm that our ancestors celebrated every year, 8 times a year. We as a people used to be so much more in tune with the cycles, the seasons of earth and sun, and the elements and the power of the unseen forces to have harmony in our lives with the harvest, with the bounty, with the letting go into the winter. And just to orient us, I thought it would be really wonderful if we take a moment to talk about what Lammas is, to really feel like, why do we gather on this day? Alexis, I'm going to bring you back in soon because you have a lot more to say about this, but I thought I could show everyone a few slides. So this is the more kind of, we call it the mind food part of the ritual, because when we go into a deeper ritual space, it's a much more intuitive kind of journey space. But our minds like to know what's going on. Why do we gather? So here we have our turn of the wheel, the Celtic turn of the wheel. And we're sitting right here in this position. We've come out of the height of the summer of Lithia, the summer solstice. And this was on June 21st. Many of you were with us. We had a beautiful summer solstice ritual. And now we're in the late summer. The sun has been high and hot. We're in August in the Northern Hemisphere. And of course, on the other side of the world, it's flipped, right? We're like looking at this instead of this. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are celebrating late summer harvest. And this is a time where our ancestors celebrated the bounty and the beauty of what they've been reaping, the fruits, the flowers, the grains. This is especially a grain harvesting ritual and time of year, Lunasa. So here is another fun way to look at it. It has some of the images. You can do the grain here for Lunasa. This is when the grain is high, when they're threshing the grains. And our ancestors would celebrate this ritual by celebrating the god Lu. That's why it's called Lunasa. In the old world, Lu was the god of fire and the god of the sun, and he made all this growth possible. Here's a fun image. It became about the bounty of the wheat harvest and bread. You can see she's wearing like a bread mask. That's pretty fun. So Lunasa is especially a time of feasting and making bread and offerings on altars of the bounty. It's a time of recognizing what abundance we have, what we're grateful for. And as we appreciate that which we have in our lives, it appreciates. This is one of the beautiful aspects of the laws of the universe. The laws, it's like the metaphysical law of what we appreciate appreciates. So for those of you who are here for the ritual of gratitude, this is a very powerful way to increase the blessings in our lives. Let's see if there's a little more I can share about this. We come together as a community to rejoice in the abundance, to amplify, to amplify this and to feel our connection to the natural world and the elements and the seasons. And Alexis, I know there's more that you can also speak of around this ritual and this time of year.
Sure. Thanks. Um, yeah, I mean, I feel like this turn of the wheel is maybe a lesser known one, and you maybe heard of it as Lammas, and you maybe haven't heard of it at all. But I thought it was really interesting that the Lunasa is actually the original name of that the pagans held for this because it is honoring Lu. And then as the Christians sort of adopted this holiday, that's where Lammas came in because the direct translation is actually loaf mass because this is this time of harvesting the first crop of grain. It's also this time of baking the bread. So that is the loaf mass, is baking the bread. And it is the first of the harvest holidays. There are three harvest holidays, including fall equinox and also Samhain, which is like Halloween. And at the same time, this is still a time to plant seeds. So this is the time where you would be planting the seeds to be harvesting later on in the fall as well. So this is a time to dance and to celebrate and to just recognize the abundance. I know we mentioned that, and to feast. So I just really invite us to feel into the way that we're feasting and celebrating.
Thank you, Alexis. So that's like the mind food portion of the masterclass. It's fun because Alexis and we're priestesses in a mystery school, and we don't do a lot of writing and taking notes about like more of the intellectual side of things, but it's good to give us what we call kind of hook and eye, like why is this a powerful portal? And my fairy goddess mother, the big matriarch of our mystery school, Ariel, likes to speak of turn of the wheel events like these powerful acupuncture needles of energy in time space on the planet, because our ancestors have been celebrating these 8 moments for millennia. And when we come back into harmony with that honoring of these cycles, we can really take advantage of the opening, of this magical opening. So we want to bring these rites back into collective consciousness, not to go backward in any way, but to weave and find balance with our modern life. We're so busy in our little boxes and our to-do lists and our kind of hustle and bustle that we often forget to really notice these greater cycles and to stand on the earth and to thank the earth and to really reconnect with the elemental wisdom. So we're going to begin our ritual by thanking the elements and honoring the directions. And Alexis and I have done this so many times. And what I like to invite people to consider as we are calling in the directions and honoring the elements is it's not something outside of you, that we are nature. We are part of this divine mother that we are all part of as earth. So as we call in the directions and honor the elements, I'm going to invite this to be a very personal place for you to connect within. So let's actually put a hand on our hearts, on our precious hearts in the center of our chest. You can put another hand down on your lower belly. It just helps anchor you in. And let's actually take some deep breaths together and land in the present moment. So inhaling deeply and then a deep sigh. Ah, landing in the present moment. We close our eyes together Another couple sighs, calming the mind, quieting the mind. Ah, one more sigh, leaning back into the back body. Ah, continuing to breathe deeply, feeling yourself standing in the center of a beautiful prayer wheel. In the center of the wheel, now you turn and face the east, the direction of the rising sun. So etherically, we're all facing towards the new dawn. Deep, deep breath. Let us thank this beautiful golden light. We welcome you east, the place of the new day, new possibilities, the golden light of the sun that shines upon this earth, that awakens us. We give thanks to the wisdom keepers of the far east, all that we have received from the ancestors that have brought so many teachings from the east. And as we breathe deeply and allow these golden rays to penetrate our consciousness, we feel the element of air. Deep, deep breath. We give thanks for the air, this invisible element that makes life possible for us as breathing beings here on earth. The prana, the life force, inspiration. We open the wings to our heart, our lungs that fill us with inspiration, literally and energetically, inspiration and joy. And we ask this ceremony and this ritual be filled with inspiration and joy for our lives, and that this element of air blow away old stagnant energy, mental fog, heaviness, to bring new life, new clarity of mind. Hail and welcome east, welcome air. Just ringing the bowl to honor the east gate and air.
And then I invite for us to etherically turn toward the direction of the south. I call to the south. I invoke the element of fire. May we feel the fire within each and every one of our bodies and within each cell of our being. Feeling into the fire, the purifying fire, the fire that consumes, the fire of our spirit, the spark of inspiration. Feeling into the fire of the mitochondria, our digestion. Feeling gratitude for a sense of light from the sun, the moon, and the truth. Feeling ourselves warm around the fire together in a circle. May we really feel ourselves in this circle, the fire of this ritual today. In gratitude for the fire and the light and honoring Lu. Hail and welcome south. Welcome fire.
Hail and welcome south, welcome fire. And then we turn etherically to face the west gate, the place of the setting sun. And here in the West, in America, we watch that sun setting over the great blue Pacific. And in the West, we honor the water, feeling the mystery of water, the water within us, within our tears, our sweat, our blood, every cell. We are mostly water. Mother is mostly water. Mother, memnos, memory, the record keeper of water. As we breathe and feel into the waters of our own body, feeling the emotional body the fluidity of emotion, energy in motion through the waters of our being, the ripples, divine feminine consciousness and form. We give thanks to this mysterious element. Water, every water brings life to life to life. We are water-born creatures. We thank you, water, for life. We pray for the waters of earth to return to balance and harmony. And we ask that our emotional body be flowing, moving, redirecting, pooling, clearing, and this ritual assist these waters on this day. Hail and welcome, West. Welcome, water.
And now I invite that we turn etherically to the direction of the north. I call to the north and invoke the element of earth, feeling the earth within our bodies, our flesh, and our bones. Offering gratitude to the earth and all of our allies and the kingdoms of the earth, the animals, the plants, the fungal realms, the minerals, the crystalline realms. Feeling into earth and her abundance and her love for us, holding us here and loving us, providing for us unconditionally. Feeling ourselves as grounded on the earth and knowing that each and every one of us is standing grounded on the earth right now as one. Knowing ourselves as earth. Hail and welcome north, welcome earth.
Hail, welcome north, welcome earth. And now we spiral towards the center of the wheel, back to where we stand in the center point. And as we feel our hands of light upon our hearts, we feel the center of our own body, the sacred heart, the singularity in the center of our hearts where we took form inside our mother's womb. And we feel this sipapu, as the Hopi Indians call it, this portal between dimensions. And here in the center, we honor the element of ether, that mysterious element that is within all other elements and all life here. The etheric realm beyond measurement, beyond our ability with our five senses to navigate. We open to the mystery, the great mystery, spirit, and all our unseen benevolent allies from beyond the veil. As we lift our hearts and expand the center of our heart, breathing deeply into the sacred heart, we open to receive the guidance, the whispers from the angelic ones, the benevolent ancestors here for our evolution and awakening, cheering us on, our star kindred, and those archetypes that work with us so powerfully from beyond the veil. We call in Lu, the sun, god of ancient Celtic pagan lore. We feel the sun in the center of our own hearts, this blazing sun heart. And we remember the sun is the heart. The sun is the heart. Deep breath in the center of the circle here, feeling into your own personal prayer in the center for this ceremony, for your life, expanding our capacity to receive grace from beyond the veil. Hail and welcome center. Welcome ether. Very, very gently, very slowly, if your hands of light have been upon your heart and your lower belly, you can let them open in a receptive palm heavenward position and gently, gently opening our eyes together. Welcome to the ceremony. The ceremony may now begin. The sacred space is set. We are so overjoyed that you are here with us to celebrate on this day. I would ask that as you come deeper in, I'm going to bring you back in a moment, Alexis. Thank you. As you come deeper into the heart and deeper into your personal prayer, that this is an opportunity to also release. Just like fields must be tilled and the old that is not being utilized becomes compost for the new growth, sometimes there is something we are carrying, something that no longer serves us, that we can release and let it be composted here. So at this gateway, I greet you as the gate of empty presence. And as you look in my eyes, breathe with me, beloved, I ask you, what could you offer me? What could you give me as a gate guardian that you may truly enter deeper into this ceremony to receive from an empty cup to be filled? What could you let go of here at my gate? And as you feel into this, I invite you to share it in the chat, to offer that which you are letting go of at the gate, emptying so that you may receive. It could be busyness of mind, it could be worry, anxiety, fear, whatever it is you've been carrying, my love, that no longer serves your journey from this powerful ritual forward. Let it be composted. At least let it begin to alchemize at this gate. And as you offer that into the chat, I'm going to read, and we won't read every single offering, but we will read some so we can feel this collective medicine of releasing pain, worry, overdoing, fear and anxiety, any scarcity consciousness. We're all carrying as a collective these pieces that are now being released for the one feeling that medicine. I'm going to ring the bowl. These are many people's releases. We're just allowing those to be transmuted in grace, releasing financial fears, self-doubt, all moments of suppressing my full truth. Thank you for the one. I too am releasing future-based projections, anything that's like praying for what we don't want. I had a wonderful metaphor come into my awareness today from a friend who said, when I learned extreme mountain biking, I learned that you don't look where you don't want to go. You look where you want to go, right? So releasing distraction, procrastination, releasing addiction, releasing judgment, doubt, limitation, and more fear, releasing for the one. Breathing and allowing that, like our own spines releasing as we take in this medicine, just feeling this release into more breath, releasing any contraction in the root, releasing the mind wandering, releasing specific fears of the future, fears for my sister's health, right? Fears for others' well-being. We are releasing negativity, any mental negativity. Deep breath with me, beloveds. Ah, you can feel where it lives in the body, where it lives in the jaw, where we hold our breath and we tuck our tails when we are in that kind of tightness, that contraction of mind, letting it go at this gate for the one. Blessed be, blessed be. Just feeling if there's anything else that would serve your journey to release here today. And then we will dive deeper into this beautiful temple work. Take advantage of this collective medicine. Thank you for your courage, for your beauty, for your shares so far. All right, my loves, let's go a little deeper. We're going to take an inner journey, and I ask that you have water and a journal nearby, because sometimes, like a dream, like a beautiful dream, inner journeys can reveal messages from the symbolic universe. And like a dream, sometimes it slips away very quickly afterward. So I'd just like you to have the opportunity to share or to journal for yourself things that you might receive from beyond the veil, from the symbolic universe. So if you don't have your water, your journal, this is a good time to grab that. And if you're receiving this as a replay, you can pause it here. And for our friends on Facebook and YouTube Live who are here with us live, Kim has dropped the link for the Zoom in the chat, so you can come and share your hearts and be with us and be seen and presenced here as well. So I invite you to take advantage of that and be with us and presence yourself. All right, my loves, we're going to go on a beautiful inner journey. This is something I love doing, that we do often in our temple work. So we're going to close our eyes again. I invite you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, let your hands of light be open and soft on your lap, and remembering to breathe all the way into the belly. We are such shallow breathers in general in the West and in our busyness, but now that we've released a lot of the mindy tension, just letting your spine release as you breathe deep into the belly. Feel as if you can breathe a beautiful warm light, like the light in this image that you've been seeing behind me, the grains, this gold light bathing your consciousness, breathing it all the way down. And now bringing your awareness into the space behind your brow, activating the light sensitive parts of your brain, the pineal, the pituitary, the hippocampus, opening the eye that sees beyond the veil of 3D, beyond the illusions of separation and the illusions of scarcity. The eye that sees beauty, light behind all appearances, interconnectedness. We amplify the golden light. We amplify the light of the sun. No matter what time zone you're in, feel that inner light radiating, bathing your consciousness. Deep breath. And as that light pours in to the light sensitive parts of your brain, we are awakening this connection to our divine mother tongue, the language of light, the symbolic universe. The language of light can work with us in feeling tones, images, sacred geometry, sound, just allowing it to bathe your consciousness in its unique way through your instrument, feeling yourself kissed by these rays of radiant, abundant life force, health. And as you breathe this energy through you, feel it blessing every cell, every molecule of your body, pouring down from your skull, down to the base of your skull, through your face, relaxing any tension in the face, and then lifting your chin, bathing your throat in this light. Feeling the jaw soften and the kiss of the sunlight, Lu's blessing, the God of light, upon your throat as a powerful manifesting channel. You speak and you create, feeling that power of your vibration of your voice. If you wish to make a sound like a subtle sigh, resonating the throat, and then swallowing down sweetness. Feeling an inner smile and a feeling of blessing, blessing the throat like liquid light, nectar. Breathing and receiving the sweetness, the abundance of this light. Let it pour into your body now from the throat down into the high heart. And we're just preparing the body as the static-free channel, as this receptive vessel to hold more light, the capacity to hold light. Breathing into the high heart, activating that lesser known chakra. You might naturally feel your spine moving, breath deep and connected. Now allowing the light to pour back into the center of your heart. And there, beloved, just breathe deeper, bowing the chin, diving into the back heart. And if there is anything in the way, anything shielding your heart from receiving the amplitude of this light, breathing into that, whatever feeling, whatever tension might still be there, just bringing love and that golden light to it, breathing into it. Feeling any shields, any tightness, any crystallization around the back heart, softening, opening. Feeling an infinitely vast, beautiful golden field spreading out in all directions. This field of abundance, this field of golden wheat where every grain is like a little jewel or a little piece of gold. Feel it spreading out inside your own sacred heart. And imagining yourself walking through this field, feet connected to the earth, hands brushing the grains of gold, feeling the song of thank you in your heart. And as you walk and as you bless this field of gold, feel that which you can truly be thankful for. Maybe it is as simple as the food in your belly. Maybe it is the roof over your head, the clean water you have access to, or the love in your life, whether that is from a beloved friend, a lover, a four-legged, a being that you adore. Allow yourself to feel your gratitude as you walk through this field of plenty. Feel into the seeds that you have planted in the last cycle, the good work that you have done. You know what that is. Feel into the gratitude you have toward yourself for this good work. And in this moment, allow yourself to receive this recognition of more than enough. It is more than enough. You're showing up. Your deep work, inner work, outer work, whatever it is a blessing. Breathing and feeling that which you have been focused on, where we put our attention and our intention becomes our life. Really honoring your work. Deep breath. Allowing yourself to release any heaviness of mind that might judge any part of your path as not whole or enough or perfect the way it is. In this moment, feel the earth and Divine Mother's love. Allow yourself to receive this recognition of your enoughness. And in the enoughness, allow yourself to be held in the beauty, in the ways that your life deeply ripples and matters. Breathing and receiving that. And allowing yourself now, as you walk through this field of gold, if there is anything that you are wishing to seed, to see, maybe like fruits and flowers appearing, feeling any symbol of that arising from this field of plenty, allowing yourself to see and seed. In the mystery school work, we have an expression, I recognize, I seed. As you recognize the beauty you are, the good work that you've been doing, you can seed new patterns into being from that abundance. So allowing yourself, as you walk, to feel in this inner realm, these seeds taking root and bearing fruit before your eyes, expanding your capacity to vision and see. Perhaps it is very simple. Perhaps it is an image, a symbol that represents abundance, harmony, peace, something you're calling in. Breathing deeply. Come to a sacred spot in this field of gold with these seeds made manifest around you in some way in your vision. Receive those symbols and let yourself feel the bounty and the gratitude. Deep breath as we bring our hands of light slowly, slowly to form the prayer mudra of Namaste in front of the heart, bowing towards the mudra, feeling this gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this chance to come together in this good way, to remember, to open, to receive. We feel now from this abundance, this overflowing. If there's a being that you wish to send this light to, this love to, someone that you care about deeply, send that to them as well. Sending those photons from the heart, the gold rays, to anyone or any place in the world that could use more love, more abundance. One more deep, deep breath. And then as we drop our mudra back to our lap, let us visualize this golden thread of light from our heart center now moving downward, down through our central channel, down through our bellies, feeling the heat, the warmth of this inner sun, like golden, liquid, warm light, down, down to the root, and then pouring down together like beautiful roots through our legs and soles of our feet, down, down below where we're sitting, into Mama Gaia, rooting this grace deeply together, allowing our roots of light to spread as if we can branch out, golden roots to touch each other's roots across the world, to be held, to be supported, to light up the globe, to feel this oneness, this unity. Breathing into that root system and then sending it down to Mama Gaia's heart, for the one heart for all beings. And then we breathe deeply back up to our own roots and to our root, and then back up to our heart. And we slowly, slowly, gently open the little bit of light, and then we meet again. I bow to you. I'm so glad you're here. I am so glad that we are doing this good work together. Thank you. And my loves, this is a moment, if you received anything in the journey that you wish to amplify, that you wish to write, you can drop it in the chat. If you received a vision, if there's something that you are allowing to come in and amplify in gratitude and abundance, let's witness that for each other. If you wish to write it in your journal, perhaps it was a symbol that you're not sure even what it means with your mind. Let that let that be something that reveals itself. As we share these pieces, their collective medicine, as we share that which we are seeing and receiving, we inspire each other as well to trust the inner gnosis, the inner knowing. Oh, beautiful. So much to be grateful for. Yes, indeed. J. Eve says, I received a strawberry. Beautiful, beautiful symbol of deliciousness, the red, beauty and aliveness and sweetness. Carol, seeds, fun and joy. Alexis, I receive the abundance of an overflowing honeycomb with my sweet sister bees. Bzzz. Love, I just heard today that there is a sect of priestesses called the Melissae, and there's many traditions that worked with bees. They're supposedly from Venus, and that there's a way that when something beautiful happens in your life and a blessing or a change happens, to whisper it to the bees, the messengers from beyond the veil, and the bees take it and they make honey and they pollinate it and they spread it. So that was beautiful for you to get the bees. Guyana seeding together in a powerful way. Yes, we are, sister. Blessed be. Mother's little helpers. Tejas received wheat, cotton, soybeans. He's receiving a space station docking door. Beautiful. Wow. Some cosmic journey. Janice received an overwhelming sense of peace. Blessed, blessed be. For the one. Terry, I'm so glad your sound is working now so you can receive. Terry received wildly abundant raspberry and blackberry bushes all over her yard. That sounds like some good pies coming. Heather is going to find the bees and whisper to the bees. Yes. As we expand our capacity to receive, sometimes there's growth edges. Sometimes it's like, oh, can my heart stretch that much more? Am I allowing myself to receive? To be in that receptive feminine is to be vulnerable. It's to risk opening and to let go of control. And the mystery wishes to work with us, with our highest joy, to fulfill those dreams and visions. So much like true love, it is about how are we receiving? How good are we at receiving? Breathing and receiving. Amy, my Lion's Gate portal full of light, whites and blues waiting for me to pass through. Oh, yes, we are in that powerful portal after the Mayan day out of time. This time of year is so powerful with the sun, this Leo energy, this magnanimous solar yes for life. And the Lion's Gate is another powerful ceremonial passage 1 week from today that we will also pass through if you wish to be in ceremony together. And as we're in this portal, really feeling that which we are birthing, which we are amplifying in this time of year. Powerful. So just feel if there's anything else that wishes to be presenced, amplified, witnessed, and named in this field. I know there's many of you that have been journaling. I can see in the little windows. So if there's any piece, a symbol that you wish to share. And Kim just dropped that link because I mentioned it for the Lionsgate call. And we'll put that in the Facebook live comments and the YouTube live as well if you wish to join us again for another powerful ritual. But here we are still in the Lammas Lunasa ritual, and there's more to come, more beauty. Dia Therese says, my huge mint garden. I didn't know what to use it for, and now a vision came. It is a sanctuary for the bees. Blessed be. Yes, indeed. Oh, I love seeing all your smiles, the sweetness. So good to be with you. So, Alexis, my love, I'd like to call you back in and take us deeper. What a beautiful journey, and people's shares are just lighting me up.
Thank you. Ah, yeah, so we're here in this time. It's the time of the harvest, and this is really this time of great abundance right now. And I love just hearing all of the ways that you all have been sharing your gratitude for the abundance and just all that you received in your journey. So with this is this time especially that we would be harvesting wheat. And however you may feel about actual wheat at this time, just picture that this is the food, this is the nourishment, that it's really time for us to be gathering this together right now. And then what do we do with it? There's a couple of options of what you do with the harvest. One is to consume it. So it's to actually use it right now. Another option is to preserve it, which, you can preserve it for a while, but if you let it sit for too long, then it might actually spoil. So I invite you right now to just feel into whatever you might be preserving or have been preserving for a while. So this time when we're harvesting now would also be this time where if there's anything that you might have been preserving from before, this is the time to use it because now we have a fresh harvest, right? So what might you have been holding back? Something that you might have been preserving, holding back for a while, and not really utilizing fully, where now is the time. And if there is something that's pinging you in your life, whatever that looks like, I invite you to share it right now in the chat.
Can you give an example? Because I think
Yeah.
it's a great metaphor, right? It's like there's people here that have beautiful voices that haven't been singing, that haven't been sharing their voices, right? It's like something like that. So what's an example you could give? That's something that's time to share, time to utilize.
Mm. Yeah, in my world right now, I have really been gathering a lot of knowledge and experience, especially around physical health. In my default world job, I am a fitness trainer and I have a digital fitness app, and I have been really refining and figuring out what it looks like to be delivering this and all of that. And so this is really this time where it is time for me to really put this forward in a major way. And with this, I am now releasing this new offering and allowing it to be in a new platform where it's time for it to be seen and that kind of thing. So I'm just really excited to actually be seen in the offering of my gifts and to not just hold it into my little audience that I've had for a while and to put it out in the world in a major way. So that's what's real for me.
Okay, so we're inviting, or Alexis is inviting you to share your gifts. Because I know that sometimes when you think about like what have you been holding on to, often it's in the shadow, right? It's
Mm,
like old patterns, things that are in the darkness. But these are the things that you've been holding on to in the light of your gifts, that it's time to name. What are you here to share? What are your passionate proclivities? What are your gifts? Oh,
nice.
there's things coming in. All
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that too. It really helps. I can see my vision is not great, so I need to move my head closer to the screen. Um, Jay is saying, Sister speaks for me, ready to be seen. Yes, witnessing you and seeing you and just your readiness for being seen. Terry is sharing ditto for me with my startup, small holistic private practice. Yes, you're ready to step forward. Terry, witnessing you and your readiness. And if there's anything else that wishes to be spoken, you're welcome to name that as well. Nice. Oh, they're coming in fast. Carol is saying, ready to share my ready to share. I can't read the word, but it is something ready to share. Seeing you, Carol, ready to share. Beautiful. Guyana is saying, ready to share books and my podcast. Beautiful. Heather is ready to make some major sales and not have everyone resist the technology I am offering. I do sing and just sang publicly again, disregarding my physical limitations. Beautiful. Ah, Carol is ready to share paintings. Yes, yes, seeing you sharing your paintings. And Arnie is saying, stepping out of my comfort zone. Tuesday was my first live and it went so great. Now to push my community forward with more knowledge and share myself more with the world of my gifts and abilities and not be scared and shy about it.
Yes,
Ha, this is
it's
medicine for me.
Amy.
Yes, yes. I could really feel the resonance and that there's so many of us that have maybe been afraid to kind of put our gifts out there in the world and just that we're in this together and that we can even support each other in this and letting ourselves be seen. Our voices are needed.
Oh, that's Amy. Thank you,
Oh,
Amy.
sorry, Amy. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh.
uh, Dia Therese says, bingo! One, Eden on the voice, and bingo two, Alexis on decades of gathering all aspects of health and sharing them in a new way. Thank you, Dia Therese.
Entelechy is Randy.
Ah,
Entelechy.
Randy says friends with green light.
Green
Beautiful.
light go on all these wonderful gifts.
Thank
Yes.
you. Heather says we have been keeping small and time to emerge. Yes, yes. Ah, Dia Teresa sharing her tears, just witnessing you and feeling free to share your tears. Your tears are so welcome here. And Corrine says, ready to share my knowledge on healing orchids and Chinese astrology. Beautiful. Witnessing you. And Janice says, I am starting a new phase of life as I move on from your 31-year marriage after betrayal, and you're ready to share your truest, most liberated self. Witnessing you, Janice, sharing your truest, most liberated self, seeing you as her, liberated. And Tony is feeling everything and rise. Yes. FEAR. I hear you. I hear you, Tony. I'm with you. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful.
I can hop in and just share a little bit about that. Thanks for saying that, Tony. As we expand, sometimes there's a wave of fear, right? And instead of forget everything and run with that tail tuck contraction, we are here to feel everything and rise. Keep breathing and stepping through as we expand in abundance and share our gifts. We feel everything and rise together. So thanks for that reminder. Beautiful.
And we have Tejas sharing space station food packaging technology. Wow.
Wow. Cool.
So feel free to keep naming whatever it is that you have to share. And with that, I invite for us to do a little bit of a ritual around this to so that we can really physically bring this energy through, even in a stronger way than before. Um, So one thing you can do is to preserve to preserve your gifts. And another thing, if you have more than you could possibly use, is to share. So I love hearing everybody just naming what they have to share. So what I'm inviting for us to do right now is to stand up and find space and to dance the spreading of the seeds and sharing of our gifts. So, as you stand, I invite you to stand up and bring your hands to your heart for a moment. So, this is the time not only of harvest, but also of planting the seeds for the next. So, as we are about to dance, this time for you to dance of the harvest and also the dance of the spreading of the seeds. So, take a moment right now to feel in your heart your intentions and your dreams and your wishes. And picture that these dreams and wishes of your heart are moving from your heart to your hands so that you can feel in your hands that you are holding the seeds of your intention, these precious seeds of your dreams and your wishes. And I invite you to reach out with your hands and to turn around into a circle and to cast the circle around you so you can really feel in connection to the earth right now and that you are protected and held and one with the earth in this circle. And now I invite you to spread these seeds as you dance, to harvest that which there is to harvest, and also for you to dance the seeds that you are planting as well.
Put it for a second that we're
Yeah,
gonna.
the music for a second. It's okay. You can picture that the music is epic as you're dancing right now. And you're dancing not only your dreams, you're dancing all of your wishes. And and that your dreams and wishes are nourishing the earth with these seeds as well. And
It
as you
did come through for a second.
I know, I don't know what happened with the music. It was just so awesome for 1 second. I could try one more time. I do actually have music. Here it is. There we go. Awesome. All right. Dancing your seeds, your dreams. Just feeling yourself releasing the dreams of your heart to the earth. Knowing that the rains and winds that are to come and all that comes down with these seeds is nourishing and allowing for the fruits of your dreams to grow. Dancing the harvesting. Dancing your joy for the abundance of all that is. And dancing your joy for being together in this circle with all of your beloveds here, right now. And I invite you start to come. Beautiful. And then to bring it back. And thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for being patient with my tech, everything, and for all that you shared in the chat as well. I'm really grateful.
Thank you so much, Alexis. That was so fun and sweet. And as we're feeling what we're courageously seeding forth and spreading with our abundant yes, we can feel into how the universe wants to support that. So I have a deepening practice for you all in your journals. This is a practice from now until fall equinox, the next little cycle in the turn of the wheel. To imagine that you are already at fall equinox, at the next harvest, and to journal in gratitude for what you've cultivated in this next turn of the wheel. So this practice is called visioneering, and the practice is using all five senses. So you can see it, taste it, touch it, smell it, feel it as already being made manifest, and speak of it in the present moment in your journaling, in the gratitude for what you've cultivated. And this is just one step. And then you can practice this for the bigger turn of the wheel for 1 year from this time, and go bigger. Expand your capacity to receive, expand your capacity to vision, and play with this wonderful field, this vast field of abundance that is here for us to be, enjoy. This was so beautiful. I wish to ask if there is something else that you can truly share as a blessing in your life right now, something that you would wish to amplify in this field. I want to speak about the sun in the heart. There is a very beautiful mantra that I've been practicing for many, many years now. It's the sun heart mantra. And the mantra, more or less in English, it's tricky because it's a Sanskrit mantra, and maybe Tejas may know this too, that Sanskrit is such a powerful ancient language that some Sanskrit words have up to 33 meanings on their own. So when you put them together in a mantra, in a longer mantra, English falls short of a direct translation. This being said, the sun heart mantra loosely means no fear, no hate, no pain, no illusion befalls the one who has awakened the sun. The sun is the heart. The sun is the heart. And so I'm going to speak the mantra, resonate the mantra. It's a little bit more complex than just like Om or something that we can do together, but just feel the frequency of the sun heart mantra. And as we do, if you want to bring your hands to your heart like a portal of light, and your hands of light beaming out, imagining the sun heart, beaming your vision, beaming your blessings, beaming this love, this light, this peace, this truth out from your heart. And I'm gonna speak the mantra. Om Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sav Shatru Binashanam. 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 One more time, just expanding the sun in your heart. Om Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sav Shatru Binashanam. Deep breath and pressing our hands together in Namaste and that gratitude mudra and that deep honoring mudra. I feel to share another very powerful mantra. This is a mantra to bring more peace into our lives at this time on earth where there is apparently so much wild division and chaos. There is also so much beauty, love, awakening is happening. And we are the peace. We are being called upon to raise our frequency to walk in love, in peace. So this next mantra, with our sun heart shining, we are bringing in the peace like doves of peace. Shanti prashanti sarva baya upasha mani swaha. Shanti prashanti sarva baya upasha mani swaha. And the goddess loves threes, so we'll do it one more time. Shanti prashanti sarva baya upasha mani swaha. So Kim, I'm going to invite that you actually give a different song to everyone today. This is a song that you'll find if you go onto SoundCloud. I'm so grateful for you being here, Kim, because you can do this really quick. Go into SoundCloud under Eden Amadora, and there is a project I've been doing with my beloved sister Elizabeth, and it's called Astara Blue. And there's a song called Sun Heart, and it is these two mantras together. So I would love to share this with everyone, and then we'll pop it in the Facebook comments and the YouTube as well. So you can just pop it in the chat when you find it. It's somewhere there under Eden Amadora, Astara Blue, Sun Heart. Did you find it, Kim? She's looking, she's going for it. So my loves, you can feel the frequency of what we are co-creating together for the one today. And as you share your piece, your weave in this collective dream, we are weaving the golden threads. So from the radiance of our sun hearts, the radiance of our gratitude together, is there anything else that you would like to put on this feast table? I feel like showing this image, this beautiful Lammas bread loaf image. We are here in the feasting, in the celebrating, in the abundance. Is there anything that you would amplify in our shared space now as a blessing in your life you can already celebrate? What are you harvesting from the good work that you've been engaged in that you can honor now as a blessing? What are you grateful for right now? And really feel this piece, because as we name it and as we allow ourselves to celebrate it and feel the gratitude for it, we are amplifying it. So here we go. They're starting to come in. Beautiful. Heather says, I am grateful for my book, just finished, well received, movie made, an Oscar win. All right. I love how you're seeding it forward as this is so. Blessed be, blessed be. Terry, I am grateful for the amazing friends I have that would do anything for me. Let us celebrate all the love and friendship in our lives for the one. Blessed be. We are so blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really expanding in gratitude for that which you are so, so blessed by in your lives. What can you pop in the chat, and even on Facebook if you're tuning in? Kim will read it for us. She'll pop it into this chat so I can honor it. Here we go. More is coming in. Oh, Amy says, I'm so grateful for my business that's flourishing with clients, sacred abundance from the divine. Yes. Sacred work, sacred reciprocity, flourishing abundance and service for the one. Oh, Janice is so grateful for the deep love of her three sons. Grateful for our children, our beautiful children. Blessed be. I'm so grateful for my son and for my daughter. Just witnessing them too, being the amazing, unique beings they are. I'm so, so grateful. Beautiful. Alexis, I'm so grateful for all the love and supportive community, my family, and my 13 Moon Sisters, collaborators, and students. Oh, yes. All the abundance, all the support from all our beloveds. Yoo-hoo! Dear Therese, I'm experiencing an exhilarating anticipation. She's grateful for the feeling, the exhilaration, the anticipation of meeting a particular person, a beloved. I can feel your readiness. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Use the visioneering practice I gave you, dear Therese. 1 quarter, 1 year, all senses. Trust me, it's powerful magic. Calling in the beloved. Blessed be Dustin, beaming out from my heart light, focused energy to catalyze my gift of dance, to share for healing and connecting to the divine within, with others connecting within themselves, nurturing the seeds of the space, my home temple, for this to be birthed and offered up. Woohoo! Dance, dance, dance. Yes. Carol, grateful for my loving neighbors. What a blessing to have loving neighbors, community. Heather, grateful for you and your team holding space and creating this. You're so welcome. It's such an honor. We're grateful for you being here. Together we do this great work. Yes. Ava, I'm grateful for so many blessings. I can't even name them all. Just feeling that expansion. Sometimes I feel my heart so big I just have to open my arms. Why don't we do it together, like wings of the heart? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ecstasis divinitas. Woohoo! Bringing in the divine ecstasy. Opening to receive even more. Beautiful, beautiful. Jay, I've been offering sound baths for the past 2 months. Last night, the attendance was double. Woohoo! Blessing, abundance, meeting and reaching many people with our gifts. Yes to that. Yes. Laura, I'm so grateful for you, Eden and Alexis, and the other 13 Moon Sisters. We are grateful for you, beloved. I'm so glad you're here. Yes to community. Terry, grateful for my beloved since 1978, who's also my best friend. Woot, woot. That is really something to celebrate and amplify for the one. Big, big love, best friend, soulmate, beloved. Yes. Love. Heather, grateful for the moon watching over me while I travel at night. Beautiful connection to the moon. Feeling that light lighting your way. Oh boy, the next one's a really long one. Nina, welcome. She says, I am so thankful I haven't smoked any tobacco or vaped anything for over 10 months. Woot, woot. Health, happy lungs, joyful inspiration. Yes, yes. Healing your lungs. Thank you, sister, for doing this for the one so you can breathe more deeply and fully and expand your voice and your heart song through your wings of your heart, your lungs. Blessed be for the one, for all of us overcoming addictions, choosing self-care, self-nurturance, self-love, healthy choices, loving our body temples for the one. Blessed be. Yay. Sarah, grateful and appreciative of a beautiful garden, abundance, loving, supportive community. To our gardens. We are in the garden. Let us see the garden, seed the garden, tend the garden, love the garden, and the garden will love us back. Hail to this garden. Blessed be. Corrine, grateful for being alive, dancing, connecting with loving beings, grateful receiving so much from me too. Thank you for receiving. What a blessing to be here, receiving the beauty from each other. So much love. Marissa, grateful for new opportunities of love, jobs, financial opportunities, friendship, and sisterhood. Can you just feel that? Thank you so much, Marissa. So much goodness and abundance flowing through. Ah, I am lit up. Thank you for all of your powerful shares. This is the collective medicine, the one heart. Alexis, I'm bringing you back in. Your face is so peaceful and beautiful. And I just, don't you love this work? It's just such a blessing to get to witness just all the joy and the hearts. Ah, we are so blessed. We're so blessed. Deep breath. Ah, expanding our capacity to feel and integrate and receive. I personally had such a wave of blessing after a visioning and manifestation. And I could feel old parts of me that were like, oh my God, this is so much. I don't know can I handle it? And yes, we can through integrating, breathing, grounding on the earth, dancing it, moving it, crying it. We are meant to keep expanding, growing, and receiving the blessings together and lifting the veils on scarcity, lifting the veils on all illusions of separation with creation dream, with source. We are so loved. This is such a powerful time to be awakening together and remembering. Is there anything that you would add or say, Alexis? We're gonna seal it soon with a song and a little prayer, but I'm so just overjoyed.
Yeah, I'm just feeling so grateful for this community. It's just been so powerful in my life to really hold me through staying in the frequency of gratitude, even in the times when it has been so challenging, and which is even now, but it just really has, like, I'm grateful to you and to just the whole shebang for holding me and allowing me to really stay grounded in this loving frequency. It makes such a difference. So,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm just so overjoyed to watch you flourish and take risks and change your life so radically in the time I've known you and leap into the void of the unknown and live on your growth edge and support and serve others along the way as you're doing it, as there are always challenges and unknowns. That's the nature of life. You choosing your highest yes and going for your dreams and visions has been such a blessing, such a blessing. So, yeah, I feel like kind of like Mama Griffin sometimes. That's like a little inside joke. But yeah, I love watching your wings spread.
Thank you.
So, Alexis and I are going to be offering an amazing journey of 13 weeks into the mystery at the end of summer. And we love watching lotuses blossom. It's like when I started doing this work, I thought, oh, it's going to influence my songs. I'll write all these songs for the goddess. This is great. And then, boy, did my life start changing. And then witnessing all the beauty of all the beings who come through this work and their lives start opening to the next level and their courageous voices coming out, their choices becoming more self-loving. So much beauty to witness. So I've been hooked for 15 years in the mystery of the divine feminine, and it's never going away. I'm going to be doing this work till I'm a very old crone in some way or another. But for now, I'm still doing this work online so that you all over the world can join us and do this together. And we are going to set sail August 29th in our 13-week, more introductory program that leads towards the year-long training. And this 13-week training is on its own incredibly powerful. You'll meet 13 different faces of the divine feminine within you. It's not just an academic learning about the goddess, it's embodying her qualities so that you can bring them into your life. It's called Enter the Temple. Kim has popped the link into the chat for Enter the Temple, and we're going to put it on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Enter the Temple this time is especially focused on activating the power of your voice, your vocal channel, for your manifestations, for your creativity, for your truth, and how that ripples into your entire life. You are her voice. We are the voice of the goddess. As we align with her beauty, her love, her truth, we walk as her hands, her eyes, her voice, her love in this world. So enter the temple is awake the voice, awaken the voice of the goddess within you, starting August 29th. Check out the beautiful page there. It is EdenAlmadora.com /enter the temple 3. I know, third time's a charm. We're doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is the lead in to our bigger, longer deep dive mystery school training that will begin on Imbolc next year. And that's really radically life-changing. So we begin by this dance with the goddess, the 13-week journey, opening our voices and our lives, these frequencies, and then you'll know if you're ready for the priestess training next year. Is there anything else you would like to say, Alexis, about Enter the Temple or?
I mean, I just know that there's many of you who did this before, and it is going to be different every time. So I would invite you to come back. In fact, I would really love to connect even more deeply with each of you and to see you come back. And I just have been hearing in the shares, especially those of you who are in some kind of transition right now, that this is a really great and potent opportunity to really be held through that transition. So I would really encourage you to step in, especially in that case.
Yeah, thank you for that deepening. There's something in the power and the magic of loving sisterhood and being witnessed and held through a portal, through an alchemical portal. We are turning the lead into gold within. Whatever is stuck, whatever fears or old patterns have kept us repeating or stuck, even though the emphasis is on the voice, you're going to be going through the initiations with each of the goddesses. So she catalyzes soul growth in all sorts of ways. All sorts of things are going to open up as well as your voice. Yeah, beautiful, wonderful. Yes, and you can do it from wherever you are in the world because it's online. And I've been doing these in-person ceremonial circles for 15 years. And it was the challenge and the beauty of innovating during the pandemic, really, that catalyzed this work to spread and reach more people in the world online.
And it is recorded also. So if it's, I know there's a lot of time zones in here right now. If it's not exactly aligned, of course, being there live, as you all who are here live can really feel how powerful that is, especially so you can share. But if it's not possible, those of you who are watching the recording, if you made it this far, you know how powerful it is to be part of it on the recording too.
Yeah, thank you. So I do want to remind everyone that we're doing another live spiritual masterclass on Lionsgate next Thursday. There will not be mystical insights on Wednesday because we're doing a very special Lionsgate call with two other 13 moon temple keepers. These are focalizers, ordained priestesses like myself that are in the greater community, and they are coming to be a part of that Lionsgate call. Natalia Price and Grayson are going to be with me next Thursday, and I'd really love to introduce them to you, to my community, for those who have not worked with them yet as well. They have some exciting things coming up, and I wanted to share because the beauty of the divine feminine is about collaboration and abundance. It is about weaving and dreaming awake together. So to feel their frequency and feel what they're bringing is really exciting to me too. So follow that link that Kim just put in the chat. Make sure you're signed up. We'll pop it in. You might have already done it in the Facebook link. Yep, she has. And yeah, next Thursday is going to be an amazing ceremony. Also really focusing on transmuting fear and activating true prosperity codes. That's that Leo energy, the Leontine energy, and the higher octave of this powerful cosmic event is about our spiritual awakening. That is the power of Sirius's light on our planet right now. So I'm going to invite us to consecrate and celebrate this beautiful ceremony by repeating after me, repeating this ancient Celtic phrase for Lunasa, and then we're going to sing it. We're going to sing a different phrase, but we're going to sing out this frequency in celebration. So repeat after me. Good luck to the hoof and horn. Good luck to the flock and the fleece. Good luck to the growers of wheat and corn, with blessings of plenty and peace. Beautiful. So sing along with me, and you can repeat after me as well. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Hoof and horn, hoof and horn, all that dies shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain, all that dies shall rise again. Hoof and horn, hoof and horn, all that dies shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain, all that dies shall rise again. Let's do it one more time. Weave it all together. I wish I had thought of putting the lyrics in the chat. It's kind of hard at the last second, but maybe Alexis can quickly type it up. Okay, here we go. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. One more time. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. Hoof and horn, hoof and horn, all that dies shall be reborn. Corn and grain, corn and grain, all that dies shall rise again. So many blessings, everyone. This was so wonderful. I'm going to bring you back, Alexis, so we can lift this to the one heart. Thank you for showing up for this ritual for your life. Thank you for being a part of this for the collective. Together, we do great work for the one heart. This is collective work. So, thank you for being a part of this. Our hearts are full. We are in so much gratitude. Yeah. Is there anything you would like to say at the end here with me, Alexis?
Just thank you. It's beautiful. Blessings on Lunasa.
Yeah. So many blessings, everyone. Only love. So, taking our hands of light to our precious hearts, deep breath. We lift it to the one heart, to all beings, to the one heart. And so it is. And we close this circle with great thanks and only love. So many blessings, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love.